823 here, Big 550 KTRS. You know what? How many times does we here in St. Louis, we sort of downplay things like, there's nothing to do here and there's nothing going on here. Well, forget that. More great things are going on here than anywhere else, including at Union Station and their Grand Hall. Have you been there? If you haven't, you're missing one of the great places to go here in St. Louis. To talk about it is the executive chef from Union Station, Russell Cunningham. Russell, welcome to Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you.
First, let's talk about the Grand Hall. Union Station, a legendary building, historic in all sorts of ways and places. World War troops came through there. I don't think Lewis and Clark came through there, but they probably were around there.
Probably close.
And then, of course, the famous Dewey Beats Truman picture coming from that area as well. It's been totally and completely redone. And then people are talking, the buzz all over the place is about the ceiling in the Grand Center.
Right.
Tell us about that ceiling.
Yeah, so it's I think it's 65 feet tall at the center of it. It's a big barrel vaulted ceiling, and we actually just added a 3D light show to it as well.
Okay, so explain that. What is a 3D light show?
So basically they map the ceiling, and they've got all these different shows that they show on it. Everything from sports-related themes to historical themes. They had John Goodman actually did the voiceover for one of the panoramics on there.
Right. And the screen is the ceiling.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you need 3D glasses?
No, you don't. You can see it from anywhere inside the Grand Hall.
Yeah. And the light show, people come out of there and they are just blown away by that light show.
Yeah, and they do it every hour on the hour, starting at 5 o'clock, and it runs all the way through 11 o'clock at night.
And then how long is the light show? 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, about 5 minutes or so.
So if you're downtown, come over, have a drink, have a soda, have a little something, and wait for the light show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't have to spend all night there. You can spend a half hour there, get a little cocktail, enjoy the bar there, which is supposedly now one of the hot places in town to go and get a drink.
Yeah, they just renovated the whole thing, so they've added a 65-foot long bar, nice lounge seating, couches, leather chairs.
And that's the
really
thing.
Comfortable place.
People who live here know that Union Station is there, but it's like one of those things, you know it's here, but you always forget to go and visit.
Right.
Well, it was a mall. I mean, it was a mall for a long time. But with this transformation, one of the things you guys have done is it's turned it into this hip happening place.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's a great place to just stop in. You know, it's right near Scott Trade Center. It's right near Peabody. So if you're going to a show or a game or anything over there, it's a great place to stop in, grab a drink, grab a little something to eat before the game, and check out one of the shows, and then continue on to what you're downtown for.
Okay, now
I'm gonna start eating while you guys talk. Okay?
Yes, executive chef with us, Russell Cunningham, is with us. Now you brought some food for us. Tell us what you brought.
I did. So I brought a little bit of the stuff that we have on the bar menu. So it's all made up of small snack shareable stuff.
Right.
So I brought some of the shrimp cocktail. We have a full raw bar that's actually out on the bar. You can see the chef out there shucking oysters, making shrimp cocktails.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any baked clams over there?
We don't.
Yeah, gotta get
it's
some
always
baked
something
clams.
we could add on.
Yeah, I love baked clams. I love baked clams.
It's a raw.
Raw bar.
It's a raw bar.
It won't be baked.
Sorry. Sorry, that was a half-baked question. I apologize.
Half-baked raw bar.
All right, continue.
For those who are listening,
so I brought, and we
huge.
also do a crudité out there. So I've got a crudité. It's got a couple different dips with it: hummus, curry ranch, a dill yogurt sauce. So a little bit healthier as well. And then on the not so healthy side, I also brought. We're doing lobster rolls out there: fresh lobster meat, lobster salad. We ship our buns straight out of Boston, so it's a true lobster roll, not just a hot dog bun like you'll get a lot of places.
Right.
And then Cape Cod chips on there. And then I brought some of our dessert too. We do gooey butter cake. Obviously, everybody in town does gooey butter cake, but we do it's a brown butter gooey butter cake. So it's got a little nuttiness to it, and then we do a bourbon caramel sauce with it to pour over the top of it.
What are these drinks you brought here? What are these things?
So with that 65-foot long bar, we do handcrafted cocktails. They're all train themed because of the train station. So I brought this is our Trans-Siberian after the Trans-Siberian Railroad.
Sure.
So it's taking a Moscow Mule. It's Russian standard vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer.
Ooh,
that
yummy.
smells really good.
It's
No,
really
I'm not
good.
gonna try it
Oh,
because I can't have one, and it's 8:30 in the morning.
Oh,
but it's
well,
noon
I'm gonna
somewhere
try
in
it.
the world.
I know exactly.
Um,
These shrimp are humongous.
Where do they come in from? Mississippi River?
No, they're actually so. Along with the train theme on that, our food menu is kind of based on the train lines all across America as well.
Right.
So these are Mississippi Delta shrimp. So it's a Cajun spice remoulade, spicy cocktail sauce, and then we actually cook them in some Cajun spices as well.
What do you get from the Pennsylvania Railroad?
Pennsylvania, we focus more on the East Coast. So like the lobster rolls, we do a lot of East Coast oysters
Right.
on the oyster bar. And then obviously with the crudité, more California.
Yeah. Well, one of the great, I mean, people don't appreciate it, and that's why you guys, it's so nice to have you guys on the show. It is a famous train station. I mean, it's one of the legendary train stations across America in a time when people went by rail, and it's great that you guys have repurposed it. It's also, is it not, Russell, one of the hottest date places in St. Louis?
Yeah, it's really great, especially with the light show. They turn it into, they do stars and kind of like fairy dust floating around the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah.
So late night, it's great with the lounge atmosphere. Good place to take a date. The lights are
Right.
Yeah.
And
the
after,
right mood.
after
Or
a game
girls-
or something or
Right.
whatever.
Girls'
or
night out.
Girls' night out, after the Peabody, whatever. Are you doing anything special for the Christmas season?
We are. We actually have a whole train theme coming through with the Polar Express and that type. So they're actually going to be running the Polar Express out of the back of Union Station.
Right,
So we'll
yeah.
be themed along with that as well.
So it really is great for people of all ages to go to the Union Station.
absolutely,
Yeah.
Oh,
And that light show, there's only one or two, three other places in the world that do that light show, right?
Yeah, this is the first one like it in the U.S. It's the same company that did work for like Cirque du Soleil and a couple of other things. I believe they did something with the Macy's building at Christmas every year.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. This is not some, your neighbors puts up Christmas lights
Yeah,
show.
this isn't the movie
This is
projector in your
professional stuff.
backyard.
Right, yeah, no, I mean, this is a real high-tech deal. Executive Chef Russell Cunningham, what's the website to find out more?
It is unionstation-stl.com.
Union Station dash
Or Grand Hall for grandhall-stl.com.
grandhall-stl.com for lights, for menu, the bar, the hip. It's all happening. It's probably one of the go down to the Arch, see the Arch, and then stop off at Union Station, because you haven't seen Union Station recently. You haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, they've done fantastic stuff with it over the last year and a half.
Russell Cunningham,
Cheers.
thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try some of that gooey butter cake.
This is delicious. This drink.
Oh boy, Kelly Jackson's getting started early. 8:31, Big 550.